Hey, family. Thank you for coming on in. Like and subscribe the video. I just have a few clips of the pool on my rooftop here. It's so nice. And then I have a little video where I'm talking about if you're feeling stuck in any way, if you feel like you can't get ahead, if you feel like you're stagnant, or just like things that you're trying to do are not coming off the ground. They're just not getting off the ground. I went through that. And so I want to tell you what worked for me and how I was able to move forward in life into pretty much my best life ever. And I'm going to do a 3-part series of videos. There'll probably be about 30 minutes for YouTube. So we'll chit chat. I'm gonna try to do a live as well. So. Hello, family. I just got to bed. I'm on the rooftop of my apartment complex. I just had to make sure I wasn't going to bump and fall over the edge or anything like that. Take a look at it here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I want to show you my lovely dress that I love so much. Sheen, ladies, it's nice. Has 2 pockets. Can actually put a cell phone in there if you like. I'm trying not to go too far, but I figured these steps were a beautiful spot. So now that we got that, your girl gonna let you check out the view from here. I gotta get my notes out because I wanted to talk about a few things while the sun. I asked the ancestors to hold the rain back for a little bit. Anybody know about asking the ancestors and Holy Spirit and the angels to hold back the rain and the storms until you get finished doing what you need to do? Because what you need to do is so important that He called and created you for it, that He has to do it. He has to do it. When I'm ready to perform, the heavens have to open up to allow me to do what it is I'm called to do. So that takes me right into, I was going to pull my notes out, but it takes me right into our subject for today. It's about 1:23 and Bangkok time. I forget what they call that, but it's something I am not used to saying. So in America, I would believe it's about 2:23 a.m. and it would probably be, while it's Saturday for us, it's probably, I think it's Saturday for you all as well. It's 15th, it's August 15th, Saturday for you all as well. And so I did want you all to get a view. Have a look. That's Aspire Rama 4 apartment complex over there. I don't know what that one is over there. That's the Faraya River. Look at the river, guys. I don't know if I can bring it in closer for you and get a better view. Yeah, you see that view of the river there? There's a lot of construction, or I guess the ports over there. Yeah, that's the ports. But there's a lot of construction going on in Bangkok everywhere. But look at the view from here. At my liberty, I can come up here on the roof, and we have a pretty good day today. It actually isn't that cold. Let me see. I mean, that hot, rather, definitely ain't cold. But hot. Weather in Bangkok today. 92 degrees. While I'm on the rooftop, it's a bit windy, but not too windy that you can't hear my voice. And so I just wanted you to see, because I said, take a look at this. It is just amazing. And so I don't know how I was getting into my subject before, but I lost how I was getting into it, so I'm gonna have to go to it now. intentionally. I wanted to talk about the subject that Spirit had given me that says, what do you do when you feel like you're stuck? And I first wanted to give my own testimony. Look, there's a little, let y'all see. Let me let y'all see the rooftop first, and then I will. I'll do my talk as well. So this is a little eating area. If you guys haven't seen it, or I don't know if you may have seen it in a previous video that I've done. Stand up. Okay, yeah. So let's turn it around. All right, and so we have a little table, so if you wanted to come out and have a lunch or brunch or something like that, you might need a few more chairs, looks like, but I'm sure people will be standing around, not just looking at the view, but not just eating, but also looking at the view, and vice versa. And that's the BTS, so I'm right off the BTS. That's my street corner down there. So a beautiful, beautiful view. And oh yeah, the pool. You can probably see the pool down there. I can't see what I'm zooming into, guys, so have mercy. That's that. But so before I left Bangkok, I probably didn't tell anyone this, but I had been feeling like, so let me just rewind it. I have been putting my application in for apartments all over. And so I wanted to get my own apartment. I was living with my daughter, and she's in the 4-bedroom apartment that we have there. And she's taking it over. So if I should need to go back, I do have a safety net there that she provides. This gets a little scary over here, guys. It gets a little scary when you get over to this view. And so if I wanted to go back at any time, I could, and I do. I'm actually going back soon. And so that's the scary view when you're looking down. And so I wanted to get an apartment in the area by New York that had a view of the Hudson Bay. That was my ideal apartment. Like, let me get a look, this camera. When all else fails, turn it back on me. So I don't know why they made it so small, but it is really, really small. So I'm just going to put you out there on on something else. Yeah. And so it was just like this pretty much, but it was the bay, the Hudson Bay. You could see New York City over there, way out in the distance. And I have been trying to get that apartment. I think once I put the application in, and it's just like, they were like, we haven't seen it. 2, I had applied for social services, and they were going to pay they said, well, we'll pay $35 or like $50 of the rent, but that I had to pay the rest. And then there was this option to get it again. And I went in, I was approved for it. I had all my paperwork done. She held up my paperwork, and she showed me the apartment, asked me, did I want to get what do you call that? She's like, do you want to, what do I call that? Take measurements. She said, do you want to take measurements? And I was like, oh no, I'll just figure it out when I move in. And I'm thinking maybe that would have saved me some, but no, because she was like, she would have done what she did anyway. But anyway, it just wasn't meant to be. Well, I'm saying all this to say that every time I went to try to get that apartment, it just wouldn't come through. And for me, I love the shore. I love the beach. No, this isn't the beach, but it's the next best thing. So when they asked me for other apartments throughout the city, they came up, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm because my current place, or my former place where my daughter is staying now, has 4 bedrooms, and it's walking distance to the beach. We're like 3-4 blocks from the beach. And so I'm like,
So I probably wouldn't have moved to Bangkok if I was on the Jersey Shore, for real, for real.
for the view. I had an apartment on the 5th floor. She asked me, well, do you want to come in and take measurements? And I was like, no. And then she just delayed my paperwork from the bank. And the bank is really never late with my paperwork. Whenever Bank of America at the time, you know, they were like, you know, return the paperwork right away. And so it didn't come through. She took it and gave it to another couple. It was a Caucasian couple, Polish couple. And I was like, oh, wow, I can't believe she did this. And then she tried, well, you can have the one on the 1st floor. So I went from the 5th floor, having a view of the Hudson River in New York City nightline, skyline, and to the 1st floor, which is basically like this here, the banister. It's like having a view of the banister. And so I was like, nah, no thanks. I'll just, you know, I'll just wait. And so that didn't go through. And so like 3 or 4 times I applied for that apartment, and that apartment didn't go through for me. And so, and then one time it told me like, you make too much money. And the other time it was like, oh, you're on your income alone, you're not making enough money. And so it was like, damn, you know how it is, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, what the heck? So it's almost like 4 times of that craziness that apartment didn't come through. And I know why now. Because it was for me to leave the state, but I just wasn't ready. And I had received the word. I think I probably would have received the word in that time period. That was maybe maybe since 2019 to the current. So I think I may have received the word to get out of the country while you can. If any of you want to know the story on that, you could go and look at the archive videos, the videos from early on. And so I wanted to say that. And then I want to go back even further on. But even in that apartment that I'm in now, which I've been in for almost 20 years, I can say that I had a vision one day. I had a desk sitting in front of my window. And I was sitting in the desk, and I had this vision. And the only way I can really describe the vision was that it was like the Incredible Hulk. You know how you see the Incredible Hulk bust out of his clothes? But it was me. It was me, and it was a shadow of me that was ready to bust out of my clothes. I want to get closer, guys, but I'm 2 feet away, and I'm like, I want to get closer, but I can't. I can't. I'm afraid. And so, yeah, the heights, I'm getting used to it, but it's not as bad.
So metaphorically, I wanted to be great, but I couldn't figure out how to get close to that thing.
I had that vision years ago that there was this giant living inside of me. And the giant was trying to stretch forth out of my flesh. The giant in me was trying to come out of my flesh. And I had the vision while I was sitting in the desk chair, and I looked down at my hands, and I was like, whoa. It was like this beast of a giant that was trying to come forth. And I was like, whoa. And so for me, it meant that there was something great inside of me that wanted to come forth. And it wasn't until now. I did not leave the United States because I knew this. But somewhere I knew it, but I did not know that it would be activated upon my arrival. My goodness. I didn't know that the beast that was inside of me, that I was holding it back. There was an illusion. And the illusion was that I just couldn't get things done. I had great ideas. I'm creative. I could give birth to almost anything, but I would never, follow it through and complete it. I could never just believe in myself to get it done. Or what I'd rather say is that the pot that I was planted in New Jersey, that house, that city, that county, that country, that state, that country was not
the right environment.
me to give birth to the thing that I had to give birth to, which was the greatest me, my greatest self, my highest self. Me on Zerlina on her highest and greatest timeline, living out her purpose, stepping and doing in and what she was called and created to do. So I want to say that, I didn't realize that until I got here. So it wasn't a matter of, was I leaving because of this, or was I running from that? I was called. I was given an ultimatum, basically, because what I kept seeing just before I left, I was given a thing that says, there was like a vision. I kept seeing this weight, this scale, a scale. And on this scale was like, you could stay here and be content. Listen to what I'm saying, people. Somebody needs to hear this, because I didn't get no sleep. I'm moving on 2 hours of sleep last night, because it's not just for me. I got the word. I had the word. The word is inside of me. I'm living it out. But somebody, you're stuck. You've been trying and you've been turning the wheels and turning the wheels and turning the wheels, and you're wondering when you're going to get your big break. For some of you, your big break is not going to come until you get up and get out of the place that you are content in, and be willing to be uncomfortable to step into your greatness. Because see, the greatness that you're going to evolve into in this season, you have not lived it before. Not in this lifetime. You're going to have to remember. It's more of a remembrance. Remember who you are. Remember how great you are. But you can't become content in doing what it is you are doing. I want you to keep in mind of the thumbnail. I'm going to post the thumbnail with the video. And it's a dead plant. A plant that has outgrown the pot that it is in. And because it has outgrown the pot, it begins to wither and die. Doesn't matter how much you speak life over it. Doesn't matter how much water. Doesn't matter if you put it in the sunlight, take it out the sunlight. Put it in the sunroom, take it out the sunroom. The pot, the environment that it is not conducive to its optimal growth. Could it be that there is something you are in, the job? You keep trying to go up for promotions. They basically keep manipulating you and telling you, next time. Oh, you do this and do that, we're going to consider you for a promotion next time. When is it going to be your time? And I need to tell you something, because you're not going to believe it until you experience it. I'm telling you, I'm in a place now where I am creating the life that I want to live. You co-create with the Spirit. You co-create with the heavens. You co-create with Jesus. You co-create with them. You are not going to see their hands and their feet come down here and put to work on your stuff. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to do this. If they've given you the vision, I was listening to my girl Rhea, I think her name is RHIA, And she says, manifesting my dream life. Girl, y'all, put that on your playlist, your makeup list, your get dressed list. Manifesting my dream life. And then she just got another one. She said, and we knew this because we remember that song that if I can believe it, if I can dream it, surely I can be. It's basically anything you can see, you can have. Anything you can dream of, you can do it. If the thought comes to you to do it, then it is for you to do. You can do it. There's no doubt about it. You can do it. But there are illusions of limitations, illusion, people, false reality. It's not real. That will sabotage you and tell you that you can't do the doggone thing. But you have got to believe that, what? I can do this. I'm going to do this. And excuse that noise if y'all heard that little buzzing from the fan. I had a fan because I don't want the thing to get, I'm almost at 20 minutes. So I was supposed to go live and I was supposed to be able to ask anybody, I wanted to ask you guys, do you feel like you are stuck? You feel stuck in a dead-end relationship? Are you carrying all of the weight of the household? And it's been years and they're still not pulling their weight. Are you stuck in a dead-end job? Are you attached to family and friends that don't see your worth? That's something that I had to realize as well. The pruning process. The pruning process of any type of plant, when you put it in, sometimes even with like fruit trees, I believe it's the first year that the fruit brings forth fruit, you have to cut it all off, prune it, and then wait till the next year that it comes back and then begin to eat the fruit. On some, I don't know, but I heard. But even with roses, sometimes you have to prune it back. That's just the law of nature, pruning it. And so even so with you, sometimes we have to be pruned. We have to be pruned to the degree that when you're put in your place to prosper, you can't have any naysayers, because spirit, the universe, the creator, the angels, the ancestors, they already know how hard it was for you to believe. Some of you, you just believe and you move with the doggone thing. And this video may not be for you. You might need to share it. But to share it with somebody you know. Please like it. Like and subscribe to my channel. We got to get this moving. So you have to be pruned, because there's people who can't go with you. They're not allowed to enter into this place with you, because those were the same naysayers, backstabbers, liars, haters, envious, jealous, disrespected you. Why would you take any of those into a wealthy place with you, into your set place? I know we want to look out for family. We can look out for them in another way. Lord, watch over them. You can do it. That's how you look out. Lord, watch over them in the U.S. Now, as far as my children are concerned and those who are immediately attached to my loins, blessed is the fruit of my womb. Blessed is the fruit of my womb and anything that's attached to me. And so that's a two-way street there. It didn't just go for those who are hating on you and coveting your blessings, and they praying more for you not to have blessings than you are for you to have them. That's and that's sad. That's sad. People you know, not even people you know, ex-boyfriends, ex-lovers, ex-mother-in-laws, ex-father-in-laws, sisters-in-laws, siblings, in-laws, all of that, People sometimes are praying more prayers against you than you are praying for you. They see it in you before you saw it in yourself. They see it. Yeah. They know. Most of the time, this is how I'll give you a little clue, people. When you find people who say, you want to say they have a delusion of grandeur, those people are not truly, not all of them, some just might be delusional. But some are not, they don't have it's not just that they have a delusion of grandeur. Somewhere in their psyche, they remember greatness. They remember being great. They know it's who they're supposed to be. They just can't figure out how to manifest it. And sometimes it's not the time. We have to work through stuff. Because as I was saying a few seconds ago, everybody can't come with you. Because if I allow everybody to be blessed, because I'm blessed, that means they don't have to do the work. All of that hard work that I did for the last 25 years, that means they don't have to do that work. They just get to ride off my coattail for free. And then you get attitudes, you get jealousy, because see, in this place, you have already dealt with jealousy. You know how jealousy can come up in anybody's heart. But what she said last night, she said, I have wrath too, but I learned how to purge my wrath. I learned how to purge my gluttony. I learned how, you know what? Gluttony spirit was thrown at me last week. You know what I did? Went into a total fast. That's how I deal with stuff. Because I know it's not for me. I'm walking in an upright place. I obey the laws of the land, the laws of the 10 Commandments. I do unto others as I would have them do unto me. And no reason, no spirit should be coming upon me for any reason. So when it comes, I send it away because it ain't mine. It's somebody projecting it to me. Lust. Spirit of lust don't come on me. I've been doing this single thing for too many years for me to be out here horny, lusted, send it right back where it come from. And I turn, if I'm in a relationship, I turn it off. No sex for this week. Because sometimes even your mate could go out and start watching. They could be in the room watching pornography and get addicted to pornography. And all of a sudden you feel yourself wanting to do some freaky deaky stuff out of nowhere. That's a spirit of lust. Learn how to purge it. Purge it by doing the very opposite. Abstaining from all sex. Gluttony. Desires, temptation. I don't know what was, y'all know, whatever your issue is, do the very opposite and it will work. So I'm saying again that if I brought some people that wanted to come with me, God would bless them on my account. He would cover them on my account. My karma would become their karma. Their karma would become my karma. We would exchange in that way. So this is why you cut yourself off from people, places, and things that are not doing the work, that are not trying to live a righteous life, or not even righteous or holy, just in right standing. Just be a right standing individual. I'm not going to hurt you. You don't hurt me. I'm not going to do anything to you that I wouldn't want done to me. And so I wanted to say that, but let me hit my notes now. Saw the other day, and I hope you all stayed for this because this is kind of the best part of the video. It's basically saying that if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like I keep trying and I can't get ahead, yes, one thing is it could be that you're in the wrong place. And it could be that you might need to move, get out of the area and go to a different area that is more conducive for your growth. And then the other thing is this. Spirit told me, he said, that was the other spirit. It was like a slothful spirit, like a laziness, slumber spirit, making you just fatigue and wanting to hang around the house and sleep all day. And like, why am I so drained? Why am I so tired? And he says, somebody sent, you know, it's projection. People projecting on you. You got to recognize what's your energy and what isn't. I hadn't done anything to be so tired out. So why was I so tired? I couldn't come up with it. So it was like negative energy being sent my way that I had to return or, you know, just transmute. Most of the time I just transmute the energy. And that's basically just, you know, all right, spirit, let's take this energy and let's use this for my good. Send it into my willpower. Give me good willpower. Give me strength. Give me strength. Give me courage. Give me confidence. Whatever it is you're lacking in, transmute that energy into that. When you feel like something's on you that doesn't belong to you, that's what you do with it. But then also he showed me, he says, you know what? And if that doesn't help, do this. Get out of your feelings. Basically, if you was to say, I'm going to leave this lazy body sitting there, you literally have to look at it as if you were looking at yourself and saying, I'm going to leave my body there, but my spirit is going to get up and I'm going to do the work. Get up. Physically get up. Leave the lazy spirit sitting right there on the sofa. Get up. Out of your feelings and out of your emotions. Remove emotion. Say, I just need to do A, B, and C. All right, let me sit down and do A, B, and C. I'm not even going to think about it. It's not me. I'm just going to do it. I know how to do it. I'm going to do it. Just do it. Get it done. And when you look back and sit back down on that sofa, you're going to be like, wow. And that's what he says. Sometimes you have to come outside of yourself. Your mind you have to change your perspective. Come out of your feelings, come out of my emotions. Because maybe right now I'm all up in my emotions. But what I need to do right now, Spirit, I need to come up out of my emotions and I need to get this work done because I need to move forward. Me and my children need to eat. We need to get out of the country. We need to do this. We need to do that. And so again, family, I'm not just trying to get you to move out of the country. I'm telling y'all, something is happening. It's happening, and I'm going to give you the download that I had in the next video that I do. And so that's going to be by the end of, what is today? Today is Saturday, so I'll post that video by Monday. And then hopefully we'll do that as well. All right, family. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm going to figure out this DJI Osmo 3 because it's a nice camera, but the only thing is it's so tiny. So my lips is chapped from that fasting. So I had to pile some lipstick, some thick lipstick on them so they wouldn't be all crusty. And that's my new color, pink. So, all right, family. Later, like and subscribe my video, and I'll see y'all again on the next one. And don't forget, there's a download. You need to hear it on that next video. So make sure you subscribe to all. Take care. Be blessed and